emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Second down and a run by Robinson. And good running there as he'll take this all the way out to midfield. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
On first and 10, it's Robinson. Taken down at the 47-yard line. The Falcons at 7-3 now on the year. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 61 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. This one left side caught by Patterson. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 3 yards is the gain that time. Second and goal. It's loose, and this is picked up by the Bears. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, 5, and they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left early in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. They go play action here on first down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before they get across midfield. They really went down defensively. That was third and a bundle. The conversion. A give left side to Robinson. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So it's a first and 10 at the 38. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 30. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. And that'll go for a gain of 18 on the keeper. First down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll pitch it to Robinson. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
With the left side, that's caught by Moore. So offensively on this drive, 2 of 2 on 3rd downs, and now they face a 3rd and inches. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. True able to connect on the extra point. So they're leaving at 7 now as they kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. And they'll begin by running the option. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Met quickly in the backfield. I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. Back to throw, Fields. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
They snap it to Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of the drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable 2nd down.
Again, it's Robinson, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 2 straight runs of 5 yards, 1st and 10. Robinson. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 112 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
Hurt. Right there, hurt. Hurt.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. He's got the connection to Moore. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. They'll run with Robinson. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him 4 yards on the play, and that will lead us into the 2-minute warning. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. 3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal. Now back to throw. Throw, but incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
One of the tight ends comes in motion. Now they'll throw here. Out of the gun. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point back through. It's the score 13-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Pulls it in at the 13. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And you know, there's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
Are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round back and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Fields. Now they go screen. It's complete. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup. On 3rd down. it's Fields. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Chase Claypool, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Santos with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. No return here for Patterson, so they'll begin things at the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Looking to throw. That's going to be caught by Pitts. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and the Bears are going to get the football here at their own 23. But just 18 seconds remain till halftime as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now it's 2nd and 9. Off play action, Fields. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and he will be brought down this first time. So we hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Started. They need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing on third down, Fields. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. So he stopped for no gain. And that's going to make it 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, here we go on 4th down, Fields. Gets into a double team, and it's intercepted. Falcons will take over possession here at the 34. Very good start of field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. Well, he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Gamin, it's caught inside the 10. It's a big play there for Atlanta.
And I tell you, from a broadcast booth, because we're pretty close to the 50, we had the best view, a bird's-eye view of that throw. And it was an absolute thing of beauty to watch. Never ceases to amaze me, the arm strength of these guys.
And that one covering an even 63 yards in the air. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Another completion right back to Patterson. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Quickly into the hands of Patterson. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Koo knocks this one through the post. And they take a 17-14 lead. During the break, they forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin the 2nd half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
Jalen Hawkins is there to bring him down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Fields going to keep it running right. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Falcons grab it. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Because a lot of the time they just blame the offensive guys for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's more. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown. Drake London with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. These guys will take a 10-point lead. And the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And 22 more yards there and another first down. Final minute now of the third quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
2nd and 10, Fields again. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. And the Falcons are going to get it back here just past the 30. So another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel.
As you expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him low or you start thinking about going to a
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Seconds of this 3rd quarter. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it more. This rookie, big time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
Here's Koo to kick it off. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, situation again.
Looking for Tunyon on the crosser, and he's got it complete. And he's got room. He did it again. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. That was tremendous effort, especially after the catch. Breaking through tackles, fighting for extra yards.
So was that just great effort, or were there a lot of missed tackles?
Yeah, the defense did help him a bit.
Yeah, he certainly did, but let's focus on the positive. He made it happen.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Fields now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Offensively, it's 3rd and 10. I'm just thinking to myself, there's always say, what's my motivation after that big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, I've done before. There's one drive that I can go to right now.
Yeah, because they were pretty successful successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Tunyon's got it on the out road. And they're out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first three quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution. Even though the scoreboard is going against you, you want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. 14 yards. And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And Patterson not going to return this. It'll come out to the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives, and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after them right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football. You've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. They'll run again here with Robinson. Gets past one man, and they're able to get this one across the 35. 130 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Back to throw now on first down. Crossing route incomplete. He's got Pitts. This one goes for 20. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Slot man moves right. Robinson, he'll try the left side. Pushes past him. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips and bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got them now.
Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. Robinson up the middle. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Extra point by Koo, up and good. That'll make this a 3-score game now, and it moves to 17. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. And defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them.
This was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
But, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Falcons, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on Washington. Meanwhile, for Chicago, we'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they fall to 7-4 now on the year. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets.
Hey, check it. Okay, I feel unstoppable. Losing's impossible. Go again.